Live with your head in the lion's mouth. I want you to overcome 'em with yeses, undermine 'em with grins, agree 'em to death and destruction. That's what he told me. My grandfather, that is. It had a tremendous effect on me. I could never be sure of what he meant. Grandfather, you see, was a meek old man who never made any trouble. Yet on his deathbed, he called himself a traitor and a spy. And he had spoken of his meekness as a dangerous activity. It became a constant puzzle, which lay unanswered in the back of my mind, and whenever things went well for me, I remembered my grandfather, and felt guilty and uncomfortable. It was as though I was carrying out his advice in spite of myself. And to make it worse, everyone loved me for it. I was praised by the most lily-white men of the town. I was considered an example of desirable conduct, just as my grandfather had been. And what puzzled me was that the old man had defined it as treachery. When I was praised for my conduct, I felt a guilt that in some way I was doing something that was really against the wishes of the white folks. That if they had understood what I was doing, then they would want me to act just the opposite. That I should have been sulky and bad, and that really would have been what they wanted, even though they were fooled. Because, you see, that's the shape they carved for me. What was inside the shape, it didn't matter. They saw what they wanted to see. When you look at me, what do you see? A shape? A color? Or do you see a man?